What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So the other day on Reddit, a user shared some images from a Barnes & Noble system confirming so many new Funko Pops coming this year. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. So this video is actually going to be split up into two parts. There's so many new Funko Pops that were actually confirmed from this system that I figured the video might be way too long and I might as well just split it in half. So this is going to be one of two and you'll maybe see the next one either tomorrow or the next day. Now we still do have lots of fun stuff to go over today, but before we jump into that, we have our question of the day, which is, do you have a Funko Pop in your collection with a blue hat? Well, I think this is kind of considered a hat, and I'm gonna go with Dark Magician Girl. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So these are actually shared over from Stormy Hearted, which is the user over on Reddit, so thank you so much to them. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with Star Wars today, and Star Wars has a couple random things kind of confirmed here. So one of the things on there was the Star Wars cover from 1977, and that's gonna be of Darth Vader. Now this was actually one of the things, and many of the things in this video that we've talked about in the past, but kind of just updating you guys and confirming them. So this cover should be coming. Now another one we had was Darth Vader in the TIE Fighter as a Pop Deluxe. So this was actually part of a huge list, and I'll share it with you guys here now, which does include Count Dooku, Darth Maul, Darth Vader as another deluxe, Darth Vader on Throne, Kylo Ren Deluxe, and 10-inch Palpatine. And that's part of like a dark side line that's coming soon later this year. So everything else in that line, I'm assuming is also coming if we're getting kind of bits and pieces confirmed in this list. But I figured I would go ahead and share the whole list with you guys just in case you haven't seen the previous videos for any Star Wars fans. Now also for Star Wars, we actually had some Mandalorian items here. So the only one on the list for Grogu specifically was Grogu and Pram, whatever that's called. But this was a little list I already had created, which also had Grogu Santa and Grogu Snowman on it, which not really surprised if those end up coming, so I'm assuming this whole list is coming. And the final thing for Star Wars was some new Mandalorian mystery minis that are coming later this year as well. Now next up, scattered throughout these Reddit lists, there was actually a lot of Biddy Pop items here, and pretty much a majority of this Biddy Pop page I'm showing you here that I've shown you in the past as well is practically confirmed from that list. The only things that weren't on there were some like Bob with Restaurant from Bob's Burgers or Rachel with Central Park from Friends. However, the rest of everything that you're seeing on that list was pretty much in the system. Now, there was one thing though that wasn't on my list that was on that system as well, which was Frodo Baggins with the Shire from Lord of the Rings, which I'm figuring Lord of the Rings fans will be excited for that. And that is going to be like a Biddy town. If you're wondering what Biddy town means, basically it's like, think of a Funko Pop town, one of the bigger deluxe moment pops, just smaller. Same concept, just smaller. So yeah, it does look like Funko's going full force with Biddy Pop stuff because not too long ago we got our announcement for Biddy Pop shelves. So still hoping we get some official Funko Pop shells as well. Now next up, for any Blackpink fans, we have 4 new Funko Pops coming soon, and that is from Blackpink Lovesick Girls, and this will include all 4 members there. I'm still really not sure how to pronounce their names, so I'm not going to bother with it. But if you are a fan, make sure to stay tuned. We could expect these in September through November of this year. Next, for Godzilla fans, practically this whole list I'm about to show you was confirmed in the system as well. And on the list, that did include Godzilla 1954, 1984 with a chase variation, 1999, 2016, and 1954. I think the only things that I didn't see was Godzilla versus Mothra as the Pop movie poster, as well as the mystery minis, but given they're kind of around the same list, I'm assuming both of those are confirmed as well. If anything changes, I will let you know. But yeah, they're going crazy with Godzilla this year. We have the new movie and all of these Funko Pops, and they're just going full force. I'm very curious to see how that movie poster turns out, though. That is one of those huge ones, might I add, guys. So if you're a Godzilla fan, that's going to take up some space. For those excited, though, you can expect to see these around July through September of this year. Next up, for anime fans, we had a couple different confirmations. So firstly, for Demon Slayer here, almost this entire wave was in there. We have Gyutaro there, Nezuko Demon Form, Tanjiro Sun Breathing, Tengen Young, and this should be him just kind of chilling there. And then we also have a Tengen versus Gyataro moment. Now, that wasn't actually in the system, but this moment is supposed to be with that wave, and we should also be seeing a ton of different exclusives. And that next Demon Slayer wave is expected to be announced around the summer, basically around July through September. I don't know about you guys, but I am very excited to see the final product of that Tengen versus Gyataro moment. Now, something else in there was some Jujutsu Kaisen mystery minis. Now, this is most likely going to be mystery minis of the characters from the first wave, or maybe some other characters we don't even have in Funko Pop form. They do like to do that, where they sprinkle in some random characters, so that could be really cool. But yes, this should be at least from the first series, since this is the first ever Jujutsu Kaisen mystery mini. Now, I didn't actually see a release date for this one, but stay tuned for now. Now, technically Funko labels this one as the video game line, but it's also anime, and we have Pokemon here. So 4 new Funko Pops were actually confirmed. So we did have Greninja, Blaziken, Teddy Ursa, and that last one I do not remember how to pronounce at all, so whatever. But yes, those 4 Pokemon, I think Greninja and Blaziken being the most popular ones here. Very excited to see how they do Blaziken. I'm so excited to see, like, we're getting so many, like, it does feel a little, like, sporadically random, if that makes any sense. Like, they're just like doing choices all the way over here and then choices all the way over here. But either way, it's definitely pretty cool that we're getting some new characters here. Very, very excited to see how these turn out. Though something with the Pokemon line that I don't understand, that a lot of people are the same here, is that why won't they give us like Blastoise or Wartortle or Ivysaur or Venusaur? Like, we went Charmander, Charizard, Squirtle, 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 Squirtle. Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur. You get where I'm going? Like, why won't they finish those and then give us all these really cool Pokemon? Okay, so moving on, we do have a couple things from Marvel. So firstly here, we have Spider-Man 2 game pops. So the ones on the list actually were Miles Morales and Peter Parker in their game suits. However, here's the full list of pops that we should expect in this lineup. And that includes Spider-Man Peter Parker, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Venom, Kraven, and Spider-Man in the symbiote suit. And then, of course, you know Funko's going to put out 1 billion variants of each Spider-Man suit. They did it with Miles from his game, so I won't be surprised if they go all in on this game. And you guys know me as being a Spider-Man fan. I am definitely here for it. I don't have the space, but I'm here for it. Now, the date listed for those Spider-Man 2 pops was around June through August, so that's maybe when we can expect an announcement, so stay tuned for now. For any Captain America fans, it does look like the Captain America 85th Anniversary Marvel cover is actually in the system as well, so we could be seeing that too. And that one did have an expected July through September release. We also had a couple Marvel holiday pops in there, including Spider-Man, Deadpool, and Groot. And this was actually the original list that I did have, which did include Spider-Man, Captain America, Groot, and Red Hulk. So we could also possibly still be seeing Captain America and Red Hulk in that wave too. And those are expected in August through October of this year. Moving on, for DC fans, we have a bunch of Batman movie characters coming. So the ones in the system were all 4 of these, which included Catwoman Damage from Batman Returns, Penguin with Umbrella from Batman Returns, Riddler Metallic from Batman Forever, and then Poison Ivy from Batman and Robin. And those are expected July through September of this year. Now, our final 2 pops in today's video are from Greek mythology, and we have Zeus and Medusa here. So Zeus actually said a pop moment. Not exactly sure what that entails or exactly what kind of like series this is from, whether it's from the actual books or if it's from like Percy Jackson, for example. Didn't say anything about Percy Jackson, though, in the description, so we'll see. But this could really be from anything. But I think these are really cool characters, and I would love to see what these pops turn into. Well, guys, that is everything for today's video. We have lots of fun stuff coming, and this, again, is just part 1. So much other stuff in that part 2 video coming later this week, so make sure to stay tuned. But let me know in the comments below, what are you most excited about out of everything we just shared? And also, if you happen to have any further questions about anything or need any more information, I will do my best to answer that, so drop that comment down below too. Now, with all that being said, I again want to thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.